Hey guys, doing well today. So yeah, the Chiefs have just defeated the Highlanders within extra time, so golden point essentially, 26 points to 23. So yeah, what a game. I mean, obviously, starting off that golden point, it was the first time ever within Super Rugby Aotearoa that we've had a golden point situations. That was a cool thing to see, obviously. We've seen it within Super Rugby AU, but obviously this is the first time within Super Rugby Aotearoa. So yeah, I think it worked out brilliantly, really. I mean, obviously there is the different rules that obviously were in play, with both the captain's referrals back in session, which I believe is the right thing to do. But yeah, the Chiefs got over the line with that Mackenzie drop goal. But yeah, no, I mean, early with that first half, I mean, Aotearoa, he had a pretty, I'd probably say one of the best tries in the game. Obviously, Chiefs put it down within the left-hand flank, passed it, had a few phases within the Highlanders 22. And yeah, no, all he had to do was just pass it to Aotearoa, and yeah, he just placed the ball down, like literally, it was kind of like a try, it looked like a try-saving tackle, but yeah, he got the ball down. It was pretty well worth a try from the Chiefs there. And yeah, that was within the 4th minute, I'd say. So yeah, they went up within that situation. But literally straight after that, I mean, like I'm saying, like within the 9th minute, so like literally 5 minutes apart, the Highlanders actually responded very quickly back. Probably, in my opinion, the best try of the game. It was a set play, you could say, with the lineouts, and obviously Yankees, what happened was that he did a fake, Lanchis actually did a fake pass, and then he moved the other way around into the blind side. And yeah, all he had to do was just literally run, because he kind of faked out Brad Weber, who's normally supposed to be there. But yeah, he turned his head pretty much. And yeah, all he had to do was just come around, and yeah, he scored a brilliant try, if I had to say so myself. I mean, he could have passed it, obviously, I believe, to Ash Dixon. But yeah, he just took it on, and yeah, he just powered down and yeah, got that try. So that was a well-worked try from the Highlanders. From there, I mean, really, it was kind of a slow first half, really, with both sides not getting too many points on the board. I do believe Mackenzie had one penalty within that first half, but other than that, it ended 10-5 to the Chiefs. So yeah, a low-scoring first half. But yeah, no, the second half is obviously where it picked up a lot of points for both teams. With Aaron Smith actually coming on. With that try, I believe within the 41st minute, and yeah, it was one of those where they pretty much same as the Chiefs try essentially, where they came down into the right hand flank this time, and yeah, all Shannon Brazil had to do was just power through two players, pretty much had to offload it to Aaron Smith, and Aaron Smith just ran around. And yeah, was able to put the ball down within that try zone. So no, it kind of made that more interesting, obviously, with the Highlanders then responding, making it 10-all with that Mitch Hunt just missing a kick. And yeah, he just wasn't good with kicking throughout the whole game, to be frank. He just wasn't like himself compared to last week's performance against the Crusaders. But more or less, the Highlanders did respond back and yeah, made it 10-all. But from there, I'd say that was around the 60th minute. The Chiefs then responded back with, I believe, with Angus Talbot. It was a well-worked try, actually, coming out from the line-out, and more or less what happened was that they passed the ball out. Mackenzie literally had pretty much what's it called, like a straight ball, essentially, and yeah, all Angus Talbot had to do was just run clean through, and yeah, just power through, and just score that try, literally right beside the post. It was a well-worked try, I'd say, for the Chiefs within that play, but more or less, the Chiefs obviously went back in front, but from there, the Highlanders, I think they went at least 10 points ahead, I believe, at that point. So they're up at 23 points to 13. So the Chiefs were in a comfortable position, but then the Highlanders actually responded very well, if I have to say so myself. And they came off the pitch, and I believe it was around the 69th minute, so only literally 9 minutes after the Chiefs' try. And I believe it was Josh Only who got the try. And what happened pretty much was that the Highlanders were then awarded the penalty, kicked out to a line-out, more or less had a few phases. Aaron Smith, all he had to do was just find a clear pass. It was obviously able to pass it to Josh Oney and literally scored a try. Pretty much no one was marking him due to the collapse, you could say, within the maul earlier on. But he got a try, more or less. Yeah, that brought the game back very, very. The Chiefs were, the Highlanders were very in it within that point, and it was pretty much a 3-point gap, and all the Highlanders had to do was just come back and had a few phases again, then came back onto the Chiefs at 22 again, had the chance actually to go for either a scrum or a line-out if they wanted to, but they took the safe option, which I believe was probably the best option, to be honest, and took the penalty literally right in front of the post. So they made it 23-all, and literally I think within the 78th minute, the Chiefs actually had a chance to actually win the game. And I believe it was through Damien Mackenzie, which he tried to attempt a drop call. Of course he did. Obviously with last year's game being decided from a drop goal with Gatlin. But more or less he wasn't able to convert that, and it went wide wide to the right. So yeah, it went to that was pretty much it with the full-time whistles. That kind of went into the extra time now with the golden point system, which I believe is a very good addition, I'd say, to the Super Rugby Aotearoa. And yeah, more or less both teams pretty much stuck in it. You know, there was obviously some players which was kind of kicking for territory in that sense, but both teams did pretty well to actually hold on to the ball. You know, the Highlanders had the first chance actually within golden point time with that, obviously with that drop goal. Josh Only, he had a ton of time to actually convert it, but it was more or less he couldn't get his kicking, he couldn't get his step right really. Yeah, he just missed it. He put it wide, and that kind of allowed the Chiefs to kick it out, kind of win the ball back. I believe from Aaron Smith. Yeah, sorry, not from Aaron Smith, but from Aotearoa Brown. Big time player, I'd say. Yeah, he definitely showed that he's a big time player in these games, as well as Luke Jacobson as well. He was big within this game for sure. But more or less, Aotearoa Brown did win a penalty within literally the halfway line, and yeah, from there McKenzie was able to get that penalty kick, I believe, within the 84th minute, and yeah, and they won the game. So yeah, they won the game, 26 points to 23. I mean, yeah, it's one of those games which both sides, to be perfectly honest, it was completely balanced, and I think that's kind of the way I expected it to be, Frank. But more or less, the Chiefs did get the win, and that's an important win for them, really. Obviously, they're going to be playing the Crusaders next week, so if they do win that, or if they get some kind of points from that, then obviously it'll be challenging for that for a place within that final. But it should be very interesting to see, because I do believe this now puts the Chiefs, I believe, on 12 points. So I might be wrong with that. Either 12 or 14 points. I have to check that, but more or less, it's going to be a tight competition to see who actually gets into that final for sure. I mean, if I listen to my man of the match, I'd probably give it to Aotearoa Brown, to be frank. I think he was just so crucial within key points of the game where he won a few penalties, and I think even from his the post-match interview, they were saying how Aotearoa Brown he wants to improve within his defensive stats, and he definitely improved on it, and yeah, he definitely showed that he's a big time player, which is kind of expected really, but more or less, yeah, a brilliant game from him. But yeah, that's kind of it with the video. I mean, definitely comment below if you guys enjoyed that game, because I definitely did, and yeah, tell me if you guys also like that golden point system, because I'll be very interested to see what you guys think about it. But yeah, anyway, just hope you guys have a good day, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.